Hey, my friends, to everyone who's feeling like I need a break right now, your body is calling you to do a break, to to take time for yourself. We've been talking a lot about how important it is to pause ourselves so we can find ourselves within all the chaos that is happening in our lives, if the chaos is happening. So, my friends, when you feel a need to take a break. That's what you need. That's what your body is calling you. Go into places like that. Reconnect back with yourself so you can find yourself again. That's why we're feeling lost most of the time, to find ourselves. The current energy is so powerful right now. And that's one of the greatest reasons why you feel like you need to take a break. And we've been talking a lot about it. The energy right now is supporting us to break the karmic cycle of our ancestors. That's why you feel like you need to take a break so you can recognize the unhealthy patterns in your life. Don't judge yourself when you're feeling bad. Don't judge yourself when you're in pain. Don't judge yourself when you're afraid. Observe yourself. Observer is always beyond the mind and body. If we're looking our lives through our mind, we're always looking our lives through a certain lens of emotions. Why? Because we can only remember events through certain emotional experiences. But observer is beyond mind and body, which means that you can observe the events from the past, but you don't need to react or respond to them. And only observer can become aware of the reasons why something happened. You may recognize that you've been hurt in the past by the people which have been hurt in their past, and because they didn't know how to resolve their pain, they've projected it to you. So you recognize that those people didn't hurt you intentionally, but unintentionally, unconsciously. And that's where we recognize that the beauty is within all of us, but some people are do not know how to recognize it, so they don't know how to express it. Unfortunately, many people don't know how to heal their wounds, so they're just projecting them onto others, the pain from the wounds. But the reason that you feel like you need to take a break is so you would recognize your wounds and you would recognize your unconscious behaviors. So you can become more conscious of your unconscious self, and therefore you can start behaving with more awareness. So you can develop healthier patterns in your life, so you can start manifesting greater results that you want to see. We all want to experience certain changes, but not many people are truly ready to make the changes. We are waiting people to make changes for us, but we all know that nobody can make changes that you wish to see for you until you are willing to initiate them. People will come to you, events will find you, but you need to start making changes on yourself. So when you feel like you need to take a break, go into nature, relax yourself into it. Detach from the mind, People are wondering how to stop thinking. Don't focus on stop thinking, but rather observe your thinking. It's a different aspect because, again, when we observe our thinking, we recognize that's why my life is the way it is. That's why I feel the way I feel. The thoughts are always triggering emotions, and that's what is creating that cycle of thinking and feeling. More you think, more you feel. So the quality of your thoughts is producing the quality of your emotions. And more we feel bad, more negative thoughts will feel, because bad emotions will ask why we feel that way. And the answers will come because this happened and that person hurt you and this and that and that. And we get lost in that cycle, and again your body is calling you, take a break, my friend. Take a break, my friend. It's enough of punishing yourself for the things you had no control in the past. And you still can't control what happened, so the best way to deal with it is to let go of it. But we all know that we can't let go by saying, I let go, right? To let go means that we initiate a new path where we decide what we want to leave behind. I don't want to respond to those events that way anymore. I'm leaving behind my unconscious angry response, for example. I'm leaving behind worries for my financial situation, for example. I'm leaving behind negative beliefs about my health situation or my relationships. I'm leaving it behind, and you need to become truly conscious what you want to leave behind, so we can recognize every time that it will appear in your daily life. You will pause yourself and you will say, it's not who I want to be in my future, so therefore I'm ditching it right now. And say thank you and goodbye. Say thank you and goodbye to your past, because it taught you something truly important. You are who you are right now because of your past. Many people say, yeah, I could be a better person. Yeah, but you could be a worse person as well. You never know who you would be without those experiences. But you may find out that because of your inner strength, you're still standing. So it tells us that your strength is stronger than your fears, right? It tells us that your strength is stronger than any worry, than any negative emotion, which tells us that you can increase your strength and decrease your negativity, right? But we can only do that if we take a break. So be brave enough to take a break. Be or love yourself enough to take a break. Okay? Say that to yourself. I'm brave enough to take a break. I love myself enough to take a break. You can write in the comments below, I love myself enough. So I will listen to myself more than I'm listening to my mind. Because your mind is not yourself, and you know that. Oh, we are at such a beautiful place. And we're just finding new paths. That's what starts happening in our lives. We just start finding new paths. Most people say, yeah, well, I can't experience a greater financial abundance because I don't know how to. You don't need to know how to. You just need to let go of that belief and start walking towards the unknown. Say to yourself that you can experience a greater amount of abundance, and you're ready that the things will find you. And program it into your mind by trusting the process. And you may say, well, it's a hard thing to do. It is a hard thing to do if we say that it's a hard thing to do. It's easy, like walking in the nature. Look, butterflies are flying around and birds are singing beautiful songs. But somebody could say, oh, those annoying birds, they always wake me up in the morning. When I'm walking, I want to think, but they're distracting me. You know, we have two different approaches, always. It's how we choose to see the world, not how the world is showing up to us. It's how we choose to see things. And you have a choice because you have a free will. And that's your power. Nobody can take it from you. People can take money from you, but they can't take a free will from you if you're aware that you have a free will. So my friends, take a break when you need a break, so you can find what you need to do to experience what you want to experience. But most importantly, that you find your greatest connection with your heart again, because heart is singing to you, hey, let's do this. Let's go for an adventure. Let's travel a little bit into the wonders of nature to see what else is waiting us on the other side of joy and happiness and blissfulness and or we could say on the greater level of joy, blissfulness, happiness. And suddenly you may find out that there's an inner artist within you which wants to do something truly creative. And you may find out, well, my job is really not supporting who I want to become, and suddenly you will see a new opportunity. And suddenly you will initiate it, and suddenly your life will change, and suddenly you will become happier, and suddenly you will become more joyful, and suddenly you will become more abundant, and suddenly you will become who you are meant to be. So we are flowing a little bit, my friends. It's all about a joyful expression of yourself. Because you know that yourself is not what you think about you. Your thoughts are rather your choices, how you want to be defined. Thoughts are like choices, how we want to be defined. So choose wisely when you're thinking the thoughts about you. You know, I am. I am is the name of God, of the Creator. When you say I am, you're calling yourself. But whatever you put like after I am is defining you. That's how we start manipulating the energy. So we start manifesting our lives more consciously. When we become truly aware of the words we speak, of the self-talk, we recognize why our life is manifesting the way it is. So it's not about saying some affirmations, but thinking about the problems. It's about recognizing ourselves as the observers of the problems and recognizing what kind of words and thoughts has created those kind of problems. So we can let go of those words and thoughts by recognizing them, becoming more aware of them, and also recognizing when we are using them. At what parts of the days we are using those words. What happens that we start using those words? You know, when we recognize the triggers. Oh, that's what is triggering me. I need to be more conscious when that person is speaking to me. I will become more self-aware when I will receive a bill that I need to pay. How I am responding to circumstances. That's where we start shifting ourselves, my friends. So this is it for today. Have a beautiful day. I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings, and power. See you in the next one, and love you all. Thanks for being a part of this awesome AttractPassion community, my friends. And thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. You're all truly appreciated. One love, my friends.